Man, the Spark Zero discourse as of recent has been pretty trash, bro. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, bro. I am so sick and tired of seeing people just complain about the game for the sake of complaining, bro. Stop doing that, bro. It's very annoying. And one of the most recent complaints that I've been seeing is that the game is just simply dead. Bro, the game is not dead, bro. A dead game, it means no one is playing, bro. And the issue I have with this claim of the game being dead is that this claim only applies to Spark Zero, bro. It does not apply to any other Dragon Ball medium. If we're talking about Kakarot, Fighter Z, or even Xenoverse, which should have the claim, for some weird reason the claim just does not apply, which is weird to me. Now yes, does Spark Zero have its issues? Plenty of them. Man, more than I can count, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, cheese in this game is terrible. Apparently there's hackers in the game now. By the way, shout out to Armin Hammer and Al Woohoo because they discussed it. And Al Woohoo was the one who fought the hacker, actually. But yeah, bro, that junk gets annoying to actually deal with and encounter. Yes, but every game deals with that. Do I think that this game is in the state it needs to be in? No. But I don't think that the game is as bad as people are leaving it off or leading it off to be, which kind of bothers me a little bit. I'm gonna just voice some of my complaints with the game. I do think one of my biggest complaints recently has been where's the DLC and the extra content? Because for some weird reason, we have all these characters, right, that have just been introduced in Diamond. And the only ones we got are the ones that no one wants to play with, bro. Like, where is Super Saiyan 4 Goku, bro? Where is adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, bro? Where is Majin Buu and his weird Super Saiyan 3 form, bro? These are forms that we need to have in the game because they're important to the actual playing experience. Now, do I think that, like, certain introductions, like, I guess, Shallot is just awful or terrible? Not necessarily. I'm cool with characters like Shallot being, like, you feel me, introduced into a Dragon Ball medium because they usually don't get introduced into the Dragon Ball medium. Most of the time, the case usually is we'll see these characters get introduced and they'll be a one-off character, and or it will be only characters from the main canonical timeline. But seeing characters from the spin-offs, like, or even throwaway characters like Tarble, Shallot, stuff, seeing them in the games, that's a very bright, like, that's a huge positive for me as a fan of the game of Spark Zero. I do think that means that we're going to see more creative characters in the next following DLCs. I do have problems though when it comes to Spark Zero and their seeming lack of just actually fixing their game. You know, certain things, like if you look at the game, like even this match right here, the net code was terrible, bro. I don't know why, but the net code can just be awful at times. There are things like that that definitely need to be fixed. But on the flip side, there are also many positives with this game. I do think it was a worthy predecessor to Budokai Tenkaichi. I think it did its job really well. Now, while it's not as good as Budokai Tenkaichi, I mean, that's a standard that's just not going to get reached. I am glad that they did as good as they did. And I am shocked that they did as good as they did. Yeah, that's all I want to do. I want to do a mini rant because low-key, I'm sick and tired of the discourse around this game. It's so freaking annoying, bro. If you see it on your For You page every single day, bro, you get tired of seeing it, bro. Like, you feel me? But hopefully, y'all enjoyed this little mini rant, bro. I might start doing a series of these. Thank y'all for watching, man. Love y'all. Stay blessed.